Hi guys! I feel like it's been forever and a day since I have done Amazon Live, and I won't even lie, I have missed you guys dearly. Because as you know, the days sometimes get rough, and I feel like the second that I get with you guys and my people and we get to like talk about products and the hauls that I made on Amazon, I just feel safe here. This is my safe space. If you're new to my Amazon Live, if I look over here, it's because Jessica, my brain, she's just an arm. Just an arm and a head full of blonde hair. We have a lot of fun here. We've spoken about things from product to baby stuff to mommy and me to all things like mom's night out. I want to get ready and feel myself. We're kind of all over the place. So today I'm super excited because product is one of my most favorite things to talk about. And it's all things, and I love that Amazon put on here, rant and rave, because everyone knows I love a good tangent. And I would much rather go on a tangent when it comes to skincare and self-care. So that's where we're at today. Slide in my chat because I want to talk to you guys. I will spill as much tea as I possibly can without getting in trouble. So first I want to get started with the two-piece satin outfit that I got. We have a trip coming up. I don't know exactly where yet. I've heard it's going to be fabulous, and I would like to look chic while I'm there, which is why I haven't put it on, because I want to keep it nice and perfect. I'm a weirdo. I'm such a weirdo. I'll pick an outfit. I know what I want it to look like in my mind, and until that day comes, I will not put it on. I have to today, you guys, after this, go to the interview space for VPR to do a screen test for all of my interview looks. I can't even remember the last time I did a screen test for my interview looks. Have you done it with me before?
Never.
They're not going to like any of them because I look like this. They'll be like, can you remove the hat? No. You don't want to see what's going on under here. Absolutely not. How cute are these shades, right? Don't I look like so fabulous? So and if we go on the VPR trip that I think we're going on, it's going to be pretty fabulous.
That's nice.
And I got my look already. I'm a little bit tame today. Do you feel like I'm tame today?
Yeah.
We had a really intense night. So, number one, and we'll get to it because I do see questions on here. I went to Lake Tahoe. We filmed it. I was so exhausted. I did not expect it to be that emotionally draining because I feel like I have the luxury of being disconnected because it's always been that way with a certain someone. But it was draining. When I got back, I was like, I have to get to the desert. I know it's 120. I do not care. I just want to be in my desert home and not think about a thing. Then last night we get back. Easton gets a phone call about, or not Easton, my mom, saying that her cat is like panting. We're like, well, I think she just needs water. I'm not really familiar with cats. I know if a dog were panting, you'd be like, oh, give him some air, give him some water. My mom rushed over there and the cat was clearly not in good condition and ended up passing away on the way to the vet. They tried to do CPR, but it was just like a rough night. Hence why I'm looking like I do right now, which, what's my excuse for all the other times, right? Maybe scratch that. I want to put it all over my face. I'm doing that after this. I'm going to do that right before I get to do my screen test, and they're going to be like, oh, but look at this skin, nice and popping. You don't even need to wear makeup. You just have that look right there, because with that snail mucin skin, no one's going to be looking at your fabulous outfit. They're going to be like, oh, look at that skin. So if you're a picker, long story short, these help you so that you're not wanting to dig. Because I'm a digger, y'all. And, oh yeah. So I have one that I've been battling, right? And I put this on last night. She was a biggin. Like the fact she was deep. She was deep-rooted, wanting to stay for all the live-long days. And I said, Cheryl, you got to go. Cheryl, you got to get out of here. So she actually disappeared to like pretty much nothing. These nails prevent me from doing regular everyday activities. But literally, you just peel it off like that, you guys. I'm going to place it right on my little blemish. And I don't even care if this is going to be on for the screen test. Look at that. And you can't even really see it. Like if you needed to go out into the world with one of these on and fight acne, like you wouldn't even notice. These you must throw in the bag. I'm going to go through the list of things that I've chosen and tell you the must-haves and what you're messing up on. All right. Customer asked Tahoe tea, Graham tea. Y'all, if Lucy Apple Juicy had a part 2, it would be named Graham or Hippie. I can't even spill the tea, number one, because we're filming and that needs to play out on TV. But also, I am very confused. The dog walks in and I was like, that's all I'm going to say. It's just that face. Eileen asks, why does James have Graham? Eileen, you're going to get me in trouble by asking these questions. Once someone asks me a question, I cannot stop talking. So I'm just going to stop talking. You guys will find out in the fall. Maybe the winter. I don't know. But it is a little weird. I'm so curious to get everyone's thoughts. What I've seen on the internet is like there's half-truths in all of what I've read. Just going to say that. I'm going to stop talking about it because I'm going to stop. Veronique asked, who were you paired with on the healing session in therapy? Well, this is what I was trying to do. See, I needed to slide it over. Therapy in Tahoe. I saw Scheana and Tom were paired together. First of all, how did you know about the healing session? And how did you know that Scheana was with? Well, I'm going to leave it as a surprise. It's a surprise who I was paired with. Jason, what do you think about the Graham drama? Y'all, you cannot ask me about this. Confused, perplexed, happy. What is going on? I have a lot of different feelings. I saw that the mom, Rachel's mom, took a picture of like a dog bite that she got from the dog. Again, this is allegedly. Allegedly. I don't need Graham's lawyer calling me to be like, I did not bite this woman. So I'm just going to say allegedly. And it did look pretty bad. And as someone who has been heavily involved with the Humane Society and other dog shelters, LA has a very high rate with euthanizing animals because they're running wild. I've done many rescues and transports back to the Humane Society of Utah. When a dog has behavioral issues when it comes to biting, it takes a lot to find that dog a good home. I believe that there is a home for every dog, but the second you say that they're a biter, it's a huge liability. My mom's dog, when I was in elementary school, she was having a yard sale, and this dog, his name was Tibby, never bit anyone ever. And this little boy witnessed what happened and told his mom, who then told my mom. And this is how my dog Tibby bit this little girl. She was picking the dog up and shaking Tibby by his ears. Well, he ended up nipping, and it did not really break skin. It was like the slightest nip, and they sued for 20 grand and got it. Awesome. So anytime you have a dog that bites, it's like a very scary and sticky situation. Wow, that was a tangent. Be careful with your pets and love on them. If you have puppies, like no aggressive behavior, like just love and softness. And you put your hand up like this to let them sniff you first before you go in for the pet. Make the dog feel comfortable because like my mama said, a growling dog is a good dog. They're letting you know, like, I don't like what you're doing and this is fair warning before I bite. So if Lily ever, like I notice her grunting, she's older, I want her to be doing that, and then I have to start teaching Ocean what that means. Wow, sorry. I hope that was helpful. Anyway, and it also feels sticky, which I don't like. Sticky. Especially when you're sweating at night, right? I just keep going to Lake Tahoe because there was a night that they were like, the water's not working. And I'm like, I just dunked my head into chlorine-filled hot tub. Like my hair's gonna break off if I can't shower. And then the showers wouldn't turn off. But for a split second, I was like, okay, the hair may break off, but like I'm worried about the skin. And I had packed all of my little mini towelettes. Am I tangenty today?
We love it.
I don't know about that. Mariah asked, this might be old, but I saw you and some cast members filming with Sandoval. Are people on better terms with him? It's definitely not old. It was last week. We left on Tuesday. You're just gonna have to see. I mean, it's the strangest season that I've ever been a part of. Because I'm trying to like understand where everyone's coming from. Some time has cooled down with my own situation to where I'm trying to see other people's perspective, but I'm also trying to be compassionate. But I can't do any of those things unless I implement my own personal experience. And then when I do that, I get called bitter and I'm projecting, and I definitely don't want to do that. So it's a freaking strange environment right now. And I don't know what the season's going to look like, how it's going to turn out. And I think everybody is feeling, well, certain people are feeling a little bit torn. But you'll have to see who those people are. This one's funny. BT asks, will Graham get a confessional? He should. Graham's got a new haircut that looks like really cute. By the way, his name is Hippie now. Hippie. And I was the only one calling the dog that. Every other word that came out of James's mouth was Graham. And I was like, you keep doing it. Are we changing the dog's name or not? I'm like, everyone else changes their name. Graham deserves to have a name change too. I have to keep the same color nail polish, you guys, for like months on end because of continuity purposes. Am I going to get in trouble for saying that? I hope not. Whatever. I already said it. Nothing we can do. But once we're done filming, I like to rip the nails off. Like, I want them gone. I want my natural nail. But my natural nails are haggard after having months on end of like drilling and then glue, these claws that are being yanked left and right. But it's supposed to just strengthen your nail beds. I think we should all give our nails a break at some point. But when I don't have these on, I have like giant hands. No, they're huge. That's why I'm always like this. So I need like cute nails in order for me to not look like, whoa, she's got basketball player hands. Which is great if you like are athletic, but I'm not. I feel like the stress of last year killed my hair and it killed my nail beds. They just kept, like, they were breaking, they were peeling. It was not cute or good. I was stressed about legal fees, so I was like, I'm not spending $150 on nails. You're out of your mind. That's like a minute of a lawyer call. You're crazy. But, you know, we made it work. There's that.
Yeah.
Let me answer a few of my friends. Michaela asks, is Ariana refusing to film with Tom? I don't know what she's doing, if they'll end up filming. I don't know if they have filmed. From what I've heard, they have not. We have a few weeks left, I believe, so we'll see what happens. This is the first year where sometimes I can kind of see where it's going, and it's like there's like a brick wall. It's very weird, and it's honestly really sad. And to see some people online being like, this was all a setup. Like, no, this really happened, and it was so devastating to this entire group. I mean, I feel like I was the one who was least affected because it had to do with two people that I wasn't really close with. But the rest of the group is extremely fractured from it. And I'm just trying to see everyone's side now that the dust has settled. And I'm not so angry. Because Lord knows. There was something that happened on a boat, though. Not going to say anything else. Not going to say nothing else. I was looking at my face the other day, and I was like, what are these lines? And my mom's like, they're from smiling. I was like, well, remind me not to do that anymore. Smiling? And then you don't want to get Botox there, because then you've got, like, you can't smile at all. I bet Kyle Richards is going through a lot of these days. Not a jab, just facts. I'm going to wear them for a moment. This is a self-care day on Live. Time for a nap. Right? All right, there's that.
Thank you.
Chosen the best Amazon life to be a part of because we're like talking about good stuff, getting snoozies, spilling tea. It's like the equivalent to like a sleepover at my house without sparkling water and some bubbly to make it real buck wild. Jojo said today actually is International Self-Care Day?
No way.
Well, I gotta go, guys. My bed's waiting. Just kidding. Just kidding. Mom joke. I love that. So what is that, the 26th? What's the date today? Because next year 24. You better give me off, Jess.
I got you.
Emily asked, Lala, what kind of hoodies do you have? What kind of hoodies? I mean, what kind of hoodie do I not have?
Like merch?
I don't know about merch. I have zip-up hoodies. I prefer a hoodie with the drawstring. I like classic hoodies. This one is a million years old, but Lord knows I would never get rid of something with my face on it. Like, we're rocking it a little longer. Mercedes asked, you and Ariana were close at some point, right? Ariana and I were very close when I first entered this group. Like, super close. It was when I started becoming friends with Stassi and Katie and Kristen that I was kind of iced out. Now, I don't know why that was. Doesn't matter. Cut to where we are today. I would say that we are back on track. For whatever reason, that doesn't matter. You'll see it play out on Vanderpump Rules. Hopefully, we are all good. I've always had all the love in the world for Ariana. I just think, she hits different. Like, she's just like a cool girl, Eileen asked, how has it been filming with Tom? I haven't been filming with him very much.
I see.
Jessica, it is now time for you to get rid of your friend. I'm sorry. Like, we're done here. Jessica has friends that are 8-legged, and I don't appreciate it anymore. My Lord! Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. Janine asked, why a lip exfoliant? I don't know if you've ever looked at your lips up close, Janine, but there's like these little lines that if you look closely, you can see that there's skin ready to peel off. No matter what you wear on your lips, whether it's a lip gloss or a lip stick, it's not, even a chapstick. The second that you start to put that on, it's going to look all cakey in these sections, and it's just not cute. So I would do it just to not have dry looking lips because I don't think anyone wants that. And it also feels good to like get rid of that dead skin. Your skin is shedding all the time on its own. Your lips really never get, besides chapstick, like a good rub down. So I personally would use a lip scrub. I mean, I guess you could make them at home. We should be exfoliating our faces, our bodies, our bums, our lips, the whole nine.
Yeah.
Let me talk to my friends for just one more second.
All right.
Kim said, I'm just curious who Tom is with now. I have no idea. I know as much as you guys know. Remember, this guy was like not my friend. He was just kind of like in the group. I'm not sure that, actually, I think Scheana knows who he's talking to. I'm not going to tell though. Trista asked, Ariana is in Fiji right now, right, with Love Island? I believe, yes. I talked to her right before I went to Palm Springs. I think it was Friday. And she was headed to Fiji and she'll be on for a week, which she loves that show. So I've never seen it. I don't really know what the point of the show is. What is it, to find love?
On an island, I think.
Oh, well, that sounds fun.
This week, a hot new bombshell enters the villa.
And then Dancing with the Stars, which Scheana told me that you vote for Dancing with the Stars. Never watched that either. So I guess I'll be watching 2 new shows when Ariana...
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the...
She said you can call and text. No snail mail. Danette asked, is the restaurant still open? Which one? I'm guessing Schwartz and Sandy's. As far as I know, it is still open. They're going through it right now, man. It's really sad. Maria asked, do you still have your makeup line? I most certainly do. GiveThemLala.com, baby. You can shop all of your Give Them Lala goods. The only one that we are revamping right now is baby. I've kind of taken a step back and thought, like, what do I really want, especially now that I'm in the process of thinking about having baby number 2 and what I would like to see out there for my baby that I have now or my future baby. And so we're revamping. That one is I said this playground is under construction. The next thing that I have, you guys, and you're all gonna think I'm nuts. Castor oil. I go through this like crazy, and when I tell you I use it everywhere, I use it everywhere. I put it on my face. I put it in my hair. I've used it as just like a hair mask. I've used it as a like shampoo replacement, and it works so well. I think it's just something that you have to have on hand. It comes with these 2 little brushes. You can use this one for your eyelashes and your eyebrows. This one the same, just get into that waterline. It is so good for you. And most people want to freak out every time I say that I put oil on my face. But what most people don't know is that when your skin is too dry, it overcompensates and produces too much oil, and that's why you get the breakouts. So keeping your skin hydrated, even with oil, is an absolute must. There are times where I will get out of the shower after cleansing. Instead of using a toner, I'll do a spray toner without wiping. Spray toner, let it dry, and then I'll take like not as thick of an oil, put that on my face, let it sit, wipe it off with a cotton pad, and then use this to moisturize and go to bed with. And I'm telling you, your skin is like butter. It is a must. Emily asked, when will the sandwich shop be open? You know, I have no idea. I've asked. Here, Jess, can I give these to you?
Sure can.
Oh my gosh, look how much brighter I already look.
Wow.
Whoa. Please don't pretend about me. The other day, Jessica laughed in the car, and I was like, don't ever managerial laugh me again.
It was a real laugh.
It wasn't a real laugh. Wow. No, absolutely not. The day you have to pretend and fake is the day that we need to reevaluate what comes out of my mouth. No, it really does make you look so much brighter. Oh, those are a must-have. What were we talking about?
We were talking about friends. You were going to answer your friend's question.
No, but I read a question. Oh, the sandwich shop. I have no idea, but I did hear they're going to do another tasting soon. And just thinking about it, my mouth is watering because there was one about a fig and the blue cheese or a brie cheese, and I don't know what it is, but those 2 things stuck out, and I was like, I'm salivating all over myself. Their sandwiches are so good.
That sounds amazing. Fig and brie.
Yeah, like what even is Mendocino Farms anymore once something about her opens?
I don't even know.
Never again. Sheridan asks, are you writing a second book? Sheridan, I would love to write a second book, and actually I'm gonna start the writing process, but I don't feel like my story is over. Not that my story is ever gonna be over because life happens, but I mean like the story that I must tell. That like I sit here and I see certain comments and I'm like, if you only knew. I'm excited for the day. Mention it all! Speaking of, the new Roni, absolutely fantastic. I was personally offended when they decided to can everybody, and I'm actually really digging it, and I hope you guys are too. Chrissy asked, how is Ocean doing? Ocean's here right now.
She is.
She's so stinky. Her new favorite song is Rocket Man by Elton John. She's been belting away. She's so stinking cute. I can't. Mama, what doing? I was like, I don't know. In life? Now? Like, it's a broad question. What do you mean? I'm still trying to figure out what it is I'm doing. What are you doing, Ocean? That's what I want to know. Jason, what's your stance with Schwartz? I'm in a healing process right now, you guys. There's a lot that has happened in my little world that has just been the equivalent to standing in front of a train emotionally and just letting it ram into you over and over again. So what I would equate that to. So I'm just trying to be like soft and understanding so that I can go into the world and not be so jaded by humanity that I cannot function. Because once we hit that, there's not much we can do to pull back and out of it. Right?
Right.
Jess, it can't just be you and me all the time.
Right.
I love you, girl, but I can't be you, my mom, and Easton and Ocean for my whole life. Jason, are they having fun without me?
Mm-hmm.
Jason asked, what is going on with Schwartz and Sandy's and Tom Tom post Scandoval? Tom Tom we filmed at a lot. Again, I think they only each own 5%. Schwartz and Sandy's, I'm unsure of. I have not been there in a very long time. I don't think that we've filmed there. So your guess is as good as mine. I guess we'll see when the season comes out. Jason asked, what is going on with the show with Brittany and Jax and Kristen? Will you be on it? You'll have to stay tuned for that. It's happening. It's fully happening. I think they start this week. Wow. Weird. It's so weird that they have a show and like they're not on ours, and as of now we're not on theirs. It's like we're all best friends. Like we should be filming a show together. Don't you think? Jojo asked, how does Ocean feel about her friend's arm break? Owie. So I was there when Summer Moon broke the arm. Ocean was not with me this weekend. So I came home and picked Ocean up and told her that Summer broke her arm. And she goes, oh, really? I said, yeah. She broke her arm. And she's like, really? Show me. Show me. So I showed her. She's like, oh no, poor small moon. I know. And I was like, this is why we have to be careful. But like, obviously things happen. I'm telling you, we've had multiple trips to the emergency room. Summer Moon has not had one. And it's so funny because Scheana told me, she was like, it's so crazy that like I was going down the list of like Ocean's been, Hartford's been, Cruz has had, when he got sick, had to go. Like Summer's the only one who has not been to the emergency room. She's like, it's us next. We're freaking next.
Oh, no.
And she was. Maria asked, I'm so happy James got Graham back. How is he doing? James is elated and Hippie looks to be happy. Hippity, hip, hip, hop is happity, hop, hop, happy. Right? Excuse me. Jeff and Lauren said Tom should just be with himself since that's who he loves the most. I'm not sure which Tom, but I agree with you. Maria asked, what did you think of Tahoe? Tahoe was one of the most stunning places I've ever been in my entire life. And it's on my bucket list now of what I'd like to purchase in my lifetime. And a lake house in Tahoe is one of those things. I want to go back when we don't have to film. Because fun fact, we're not allowed to swim unless there's a lifeguard. So anytime production shut down for the night or whatever, or even if they weren't there for the day, if there was not a lifeguard watching us swim, we could not get in the water.
That's wild.
And I think it's because of Jax Taylor season 6 and Big Bear.
Jax, drowning. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna swim to that buoy and back.
Don't rush it, just take your time.
All right, here we go. Yeah, maybe not.
I told you, right? It's the altitude. I would chill at the buoy for a minute. You can hang on the buoy.
What the hell happened? So scary. You know, okay, so again, I've never went running in Big Bear where the elevation is like...
It's like six or 8,000 feet,
so
something like that.
I got up before everybody. So I'm like, you know what, there's a buoy out there. I'm gonna swim from here to there. That's
man.
easy. And the buoy was not far. It was like from here to where that wall is, actually where the back wall is. I'm a good swimmer.
Dude, that's...
I'm a good swimmer. So I get out there, right? I start doing it. I get to the buoy, and then I start going back. And now my chest is getting real heavy. Water's cold, and I'm breathing. I'm panicking. I was literally looking at the gods when I was underwater, pushing myself up. And not only that, there's tourist boats going behind me.
The pirate ship.
The pirate ship tourist boat. I don't know if some people recognize what was going on. They saw cameras. So they saw cameras looking at me. And I'm trying to do this like, hey guys, hey, why don't you come out and join me and bring that raft? Trying to do it without like looking like, I'm gonna die.
Can we back it up for a second? Wait, so as you were having a near-death experience, as people were going by, you tried to play it cool.
I tried to play it cool. As I'm dying, that's the first I see tourist boat. I'm just like, hey, spitting out water because I didn't want to look like an idiot. Well, I look like an idiot. You're coming to help. Are you serious? You're coming to help me.
No, here.
Oh my God, I'm winded. It's harder than I thought. You guys, almost swimming to the buoy.
There's nothing in your Navy SEAL training prepared.
No, like I said, I'm a good swimmer. The lifeguard came out. He's like, I told you the elevation up here. He's like, we had Olympic swimmer die out here. I'm like, I didn't even know that. Like, I didn't know it was that bad. I was like, yeah. He said we had an Olympic swimmer die out there.
He's probably retired.
Whatever.
He was like
Long
in the
story
42
short,
Olympics.
I almost died.
Yeah. I was like, you ruined it for us all, buddy. Sarah asked, does Graham respond to his name Hippie? Why the name change? I think that James wanted to give him like a new start, new fresh start, and I think that is beyond fair. And if you think about it, when you go get a dog from a shelter and you adopt that dog, more times than not, no matter how old the dog is, you change the name and they're always okay. And actually he was responding more to Hippie than he was to the other name.
Wow.
Yeah. Scheana told us about the meditation on her live earlier today. She's definitely getting in trouble. There's no way she's not getting in trouble. Scheana. No. I'm still not saying a word. Sloan asked, do you still volunteer at Vanderpump Dogs? No, I do not volunteer there. I do a lot of work with the Humane Society of Utah, though. But I'd like to pop into Vanderpump Dogs. Lisa was talking to me about some sort of charity event or something to help Vanderpump Dogs out that I think would be awesome. Because this year I'm hosting the Humane Society of Utah's Gala. Yay! Hold on. Sarah said she told us she was paired with Sandoval for the meditation thing. Scheana!
Wild. Uh-oh.
She's gonna get in trouble, I bet. I am not going down. Come in. Well, that was a first on Amazon Live. I was in the middle of telling you guys all about my favorite products and goods, and then someone wrote in a question where I think my dear friend Shishu may get in a little bit of trouble, and all of a sudden, I get kicked off Amazon Live. I was like, Bravo, are you there? Anyway, it is not too late to catch my Amazon Live. Just make sure you click the link and enjoy all of the products that I made a haul with. I think you're gonna dig it.